Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand final of CyberGamer's Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek number 18. I'm Inmaniac and I have the pleasure of being joined here in this grand final by the one and only Jabbo. Jabbo, my friend, how are you doing tonight?
Good, thanks. That intro was too nice of you to introduce me like that, but as you say that, you've given it to me, and we do have in this grand final number 18, Taunt up against Noxide. We have Noxide at C2. I'm pretty sure they are the champions from last week, coming back to try and take it again. But Taunt C number 4 as well, going to try and contest this win, as we're already looking like we're having a good start here from the team of Taunt.
Yeah, it is a good start for them. They're obviously getting these first points here. This courtyard hard point, it's a great start for them. Obviously, the first hard point here on retreat, always scrappy, but you wouldn't know that looking at these guys from Taunt. Advin here, holding down the hard point with this ASM1. He's going to be shut down very quickly here, and as you can see, your kill feed lighten up for the blue squad of Noxide. They're going to be coming in here and cleaning it out, finally getting some points on the board after about 40 seconds. So very close right now in regards to kills, but obviously both teams setting up for this next rotation.
Yeah, this rotation is going to be in favour of Taunt, actually, as they're going to be set up 3 players here, 4 actually. Now it's going to be contested by Textbook, so they did get some early time there, but that's been contested. But contested once again, as I say, Lakey jumping in the hill, and I do have to address Lakey subbing for the team of Textbook here, and it's looking like a very great decision for him to be subbing. 4 but 5 captures here on the board for him. Very playing a very dominant OBJ game, and as I say that, he's going to be contested, but the score's going to tick over. And now the team at Taunt going to be taking this one here with 35 seconds left on this hill.
Yeah, as you say that, we are going to be seeing the guys at Noxide in the lead, 30-24, 8 minutes and 28 left on the clock here. I'm just over with Lakey for this squad. He's currently holding down and racking up the points, also the kills as he's taking down Kaza. SMG going to work for him right now, holding down this statue hardpoint really well, gets the assist on the player up high. Lakey and Jake both teaming up here, the duo, to hold this one down, and before you know it, they have a very healthy 30-point lead as they're going to be setting up for the rotation at north side of the map, up there in the lobby. The long-range ASM1 not going to work for Lakey, and he was just taken down there by Kaza.
Yeah, the rotation again. I speak about this more importantly in hardpoint, as it is the main thing that you really need to work on as a team, and as I say that, the rotation is in favour of Taunt. If you spectators couldn't see here, by Glazer inside the hill, shots going down, going to run out of ammo there, and going to tag up, I believe that was Jake outside of the hill here. Now they're just racking up points and they're about to go here on the comeback. You know, Glazer finishing off Lakey there. He's going to pick up another one as well at sight. He's going to drop now a 10-point game here with 30 seconds left on this hill, all in favour of the team, of Taunt, as the players of Textbook just going to drop left, right and centre here as Taunt holding this hard point down very exceptionally and going to take the lead.
Yeah, Taunt finally clutching that win back from the guys over at Noxide. Lakey into challenge though. Laser going to shut that one down, but Excite and Jake both come back to answer. I'm jumping over with his side. He just picked up that big 2-piece with the ASM1. He's gone 8 for 7 in the KDs right now. He's on that 2-point streak, and you can see there in the background from your kill feed, Lakey and Stegs both picking up a couple of kills there. They're going to be rotating over now to this bar side, and as you can see on your minimap, everyone over on that east side of the map, these guys from Noxide charging in his side, picking up the big kill. Another player there gets the second, goes for 3. He's going to be shut down just before that. Stegs shutting that one down. 82-66 is your scoreline right now. The guys from Noxide looking like they're holding down this bar hard point, but the guys from Taunt trying to answer back here. And as you can see here, the kill feed is lighting up red as they're answering back, and Stegs trying to clutch some of these points.
Yeah, Stegs is getting an incredible 3-piece there now on a 3-kill streak, just holding 25 seconds here. He's going to be dropped. As I say that, the team of Texas are going to come charging in. 2 people holding his hill. Make that 1, make that none there as Lakey jumps out. But as I say that again, 2 people jumping in. This heal time's just being traded, as we did see it coming dominant from the team of Taunt, and now it's just being traded back and forth. Now it's really not what you need here if you're the team of Taunt, trying to jump in here and make a comeback, as you do see Textbook will hold half of the hill, make a, try and drift away with the points, and then Taunt will come back and try and make an even score, and that's what they're doing now. The rotation was in favour of them, and they're now coming back, and they're going to try and make the score even, and as if my theory is right, then Textbook will come back and make another drift the lead, but then Taunt coming back and will try and tie that one up.
Yeah, what we've been seeing here is the guys from Taunt rotating much better than the guys from Noxide, but Noxide, they just really don't care. They're able to come in, use their superior slaying strength, and just clearing it out. And once again, what we're seeing here in this final hard point before we reset back to the middle, it's exactly what has happened. The guys from Taunt, they had it locked down, but Noxide come in, sweep it out, and then once again, take the lead. It's now become a bit scrappy towards the second half of this hard point, and you're going to be seeing the guys from Taunt taking the scrap points. With 10 seconds left in this one, I dare say we're going to be seeing Noxide setting back up for the courtyard hardpoint, and as they do have that middle spawn, it looks like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, Inmaniac Side's actually lagged out of the game. He's going to have to join back as a team. I believe Taunt is hosting this one, as they do have a lower seed here, as I did mention earlier here. Taunt with seed 4 and Noxide seed 2. But Texas will try and have to join the game, but as it is, this is where Taunt make a good comeback and try and win this one out, while they have that 3 to 4 man advantage. Advent picking up 2 kills here, locking down this middle of the map so they can't get in. Dex is holding this hill time here for the team of Taunt, and now, as I say, looks like Excite has defected the team a bit, and the comeback has come in favour of Taunt, and they are just racking up these points. What do you think? If Excite joins in, do you think they're able to make this comeback and win this one out, Maniac?
You know, with 4 minutes left and their superior slaying strength, I dare say they could do it. The question is whether or not he'll come back. Of course, many reasons why he could have dropped out. But this Noxide squad, look at this. They're cleaning up. Even with 3 men, there's going to be a rotation now. So this is going to be hard for them to break this statue hardpoint now that you're going to have 4 players from Taunt in position. As you can see there, everyone from Noxide falling straight on their teeth. And Glazer there was just being dropped, trying to hold off the players from Noxide. Going to be very impressed if Noxide can crack this statue hardpoint, especially because there's still 40 seconds left and there were 2 players there actively holding it down. They are starting to walk away with points here, the guys from Taunt. 160 to 126 easy score with 3 minutes 30 left. Not impossible, but of course, it is going to be an uphill battle for the guys from Noxide.
Yeah, look, if Textbook, or Noxide, apologies, I had to mix up the name, as last week it was Textbook.Noxide, and I don't know what happened with their organisation, but yeah, now Noxide here signed up for this midweek, apologies, but if they really want to win this one and come back, they really just have to bum the hill here. All 3 players have to be in the hill as Excite still hasn't joined back, and if they just sit in there, then it's going to be a very hard push. It has to be a very constructed push by the team of Taunt to jump in here and try and break that one. But we just see the players of Textbook, just Noxide, sorry, again, just mixed up those names, just trying to jump in here, and they're just being dropped left, right, and center as the points, you said, Maniac, getting racked up by the team of Taunt. And if they can't pick it up, Textbook here, then I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, look, I don't really blame you for mixing up those team names. A lot of excitement happening here. The guys from Noxide, of course, now have their 4th back. Excite coming back into the game. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock right now. And, of course, that's going to equate to just over 120 seconds worth of hardpoint time. Now, they need every second of that to come back. When you score 221 to 127, technically not impossible, but I've never seen this much of a deficit with this little time left come back. So I dare say it is going to be the guys from Taunt taking this one out. But with 2 minutes left and the rotation about to happen, I'm sure there's still a lot of excitement ahead of us.
Yeah, it's not mathematically impossible yet in Maniac, as, Noxide still have the time to come back and win this one. But as I say that, Glazer going to be shut down in the hills. He was holding out. It's going to be a 3-man rush into the hill here for the team of Noxide. Kills being traded left, right, and center, but the team of Taunt, just the slaying power going to go in their favour here, as it's going to be held by them. 232 to 142 here with 1:30 left on the clock. I think it is nearing the mathematical impossible point here for the team of Noxide to come and win this one, but dare rule them out yet. As you said, Blakey just sitting in this hill, slaying up 20 to 29, 10 captures here, playing MVP for his team. And I think when it drops to the minute mark, it may be impossible for the team of Noxide to come back and win this one.
Yeah, which is a little unfortunate. It is quite sad that their teammate, obviously, did drop out. It would have been a very intense game. And in fact, I dare say it could have went quite the other way if that didn't happen. But with that said, credit to the guys from Taunt. They've played an amazing game. It looks like they may take it out. Well, indeed, they will take it out, given that there's less than a minute left now. Just wanted to point out that in that last hard point before this rotation, the guys from Noxide held it amazingly. And they were just slaying the guys who had that bottom right open spawn, the jungle spawn, if you will. They were just being shut down all over the place, tripping over themselves, if you will. So Noxide do have the awesome slaying potential behind them to take games. Just unfortunate how this one carried out. So with that all said, there's under 30 seconds left, 244 to 169. Only 6 seconds left required for the Taunt squad to clean it up. Whether they're going to get it is a different question, as Lakey's still going to work along with Excite as well. And still on with Lakey though. He's cleaning up with the ASM1, but he's going to be shut down by Glazer. Final 10 seconds here, and Excite and Jake both going to work, trying to get the final scrap kills. That's about all she wrote for both of these teams.
Yeah, look, I do have to point out the team of Noxide, here, just their constructed pushes did work thoroughly for the team, and they just pushed in, and as I said, they were drifting away in points, and then the team of Taunt just come back and tie it up and they drift away, and it stayed like that until Excite did unfortunately lag out, and with that kind of gave an easy win to Noxide to win that one. Taunt to win that one, 246 to 177. But as you said, that is the game, and we will be going to an S&D next.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing our next game coming up. But just to quickly break this one down, for those of you who may not have caught it, or if you're just tuning in, the guys from Noxide, after a valiant fight, even when playing 3v4 for a little while, they were going to be taken down 246 to 177. So that first game going to Taunt here in our grand final here of midweek number 18, the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series. We're going to be back right after this break with game number 2. Don't you guys go anywhere.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CyberGamer Midweek number 18. I am Jabbo, joined by Inmaniac in map 2 here on S&D Terrace. As we've already gotten into the game, we were a bit late to it, Jake, for the team of Noxide up in a 1v3 situation here. I'm going to throw this to you, Inmaniac, as what happened for the team of Noxide here to already be dropped so quick in the first round of this game?
Yeah, now, look, I dare say they wouldn't be carrying their confidence that we saw in the last game. Now, obviously, it is going to be Noxide here that are on the attack here. Jake, the only one left alive, up against Kaza and Advin. 17 seconds left. He wants to make a move, but he knows he's caught in a pinch here. A couple players just above him. He needs to watch himself. They know probably where he is. So I'm going to be very impressed if he can get this down. There should be a player watching this, and indeed, it's going to be Advin. Just like that, he's going to be cleaned up. So that first round is going to be going to the guys of Taunt. So that was, a quick round. We did get into it a little bit late. These guys just so keen, want to jump straight into game number 2. Of course, it is grand final time here in this midweek. So that's what we like to see. Both teams very aggressive, want to get straight into it. We are, of course, going into round number 2, which you're going to see, of course, the guys from Taunt on the attack. Now, given this side of Advin, Kaza, Glazer, and Stegs, who we're going to be watching here.
You know what? I want to jump on with Avin. He just put out the sniper. He's going to be challenging a few players right in front of him. No snipe's going to connect for either team there. As I say, that CyberGamer comes into play. Jake picking up Advin with that snipe. And Predator's going to spot out Stegs back in his spawn. Going to try and go for a bit of a flick shot. Going to miss. And he's going to go for a second one. Also going to miss. But off the stream here, Glazer's going to pick up Jake. And that bomb already going down. A minute left on the clock here. Noxide really have to work towards this as a 2v3 situation to try and defuse it.
Yeah, that was really nice work. I saw some amazing reflexes by Glazer pick up the kill, and then he was able to put down the bomb as well. And as you can see there, all cleaned up, the guys from Noxide. So we've got a 2-0 round lead here to the guys from Taunt. And this is the way to just emphasize your win in that previous game. For those of you just tuning in, of course, we did see the guys from Taunt take out that previous game, given that we saw Excite lag out of the game there for about 3 minutes, which is all Taunt needed to take a convincing lead on that hardpoint and retreat. Now we're going to be seeing those guys try and answer back. So Noxide on the attack once again, running OBJ is going to be Pred. Up top, though, you're going to have Jake with the thermal. I'm just on with him. He does spot one player across map. He's going to miss the shot. There is the player down low over on that opposite side. And as you can see here, a very aggressive B push. Not something you usually see this early in the round count. But, of course, they are 2-0 down, so they'd like to mix it up here. A player going to be challenging Jake right here, but it doesn't matter. The teammate's going to clean it up. Rips out the thermal. Misses the scope there. And as you can see here, Pred cleaning up Advin and Jake. I was following him, but the stream of doom's going to get to him, but it doesn't matter as the guys from Taunt are going to be all cleaned up and the guys from Noxide finally taking a round. So 2-1 is now your round score.
Yeah, that was, as you pointed out, a very aggressive push there, and that worked effectively. They got that bomb down, and they just, they didn't know what happened. The team on defense there, they just got caught off guard as there were 3 players there who did rotate, but it wasn't enough. The fierce push here for the team of Noxide was just too good, and they got that round very convincingly, might I say. But as I say that, we have Stegs in a very different position as we don't usually say. So let's jump off him, who's someone on the aggressive push. We had the bomb going down to A already. We have Glazer with attack 19 here, and he's going to be carrying the bomb as well, so that's going to go down in minute 10. As we do see from both these teams, the bomb going down at early stages, and Jake going to drop Glazer there. That's the bomb down, a minute left. But going back to what I was saying, we do see very fierce pushes, very quick aggressive pushes here from both teams, putting the bomb down. And do you think it's some kind of tactic to capture the team off guard, or what do you think it is, Inmaniac?
Well, Terrace, you can always mix it up. There's a couple of options here. You can just go for the shock and awe tactic and go straight for that immediate plant. A lot of players on the defense don't get down to that low A side straight away. You do have to watch out for the scopes up high, jumping across, which is why it's important. If you're going to go for that super aggressive push, you need to leave a scope back at base just to keep an eye out for those opposing scopes. Even if you get taken out, you can at least call it out to your team and then maybe hold off the push or time it a little differently. So really you can see it go either way. I see both teams go both methods. The shock and awe tactic seems to have been working most of the time here. It was shut down this time, but before you know it, you've got a 1v1, Kazza versus Pred. Kazza's going to be taking his time here, but Pred straight onto it, going to be diving down with that ASM-1. The attacking player was aware of the player jumping down to challenge the bomb plant, but he wasn't able to react quick enough. Before you know it, it's going to be evening things up for us here. 2 rounds apiece. Looking very even here in this S&D, Jabbo.
Yeah, well, we did see the team of Taunt win this first one, and as you said, 2-2, so we're going to have to try and... They're just trading rounds here at the moment, as we do usually see from 2 top EM teams that just trade rounds on defense and offense. Offense being obviously the harder side to get the rounds on, as defense you just get to sit back and wait for them to push you. But Lakey, let's see where he's going with the bomb as we are... Right, so it's being changed up here. Lakey's on the other side of the map to his teammates, and he has no one supporting him, and he's just playing very slow. They're just trying to get inside their head. Like, where's the bomb? Where are they going? Are they going to do... They did an aggressive push last time to A. They're going to do a slow push, an aggressive push. They're just trying to get into the heads of Taunt members, if that makes sense. But as I'm talking about that... We have 2 players left for the team of Taunt here, and 3 in favour of Noxide, and that bomb going down with 45 seconds left. And we have players like Jake and Pred pushing out for the kills. You don't really see this. You just play a bit victim here, a bit defense, and trying to hold that bomb side. As I say that, Jake going to get his gunfight win with Advent, and Stegs going to drop Pred.
Yeah, look, I was really impressed by this play from Lakey, and in fact, this whole squad of Noxide did the old bait and switch. They sent players down low to A, try and do some aggressive attacks here, and look at this. While Lakey was doing some gardening, able to clean up that player that dropped down to try and find him. That's not a very common spot you see players hide in there, so I really like that positioning once again. That whole round, I was just straight up impressed by Lakey. He was holding back, taking his time. The communication from this team was on point. It had to be, because as soon as they saw the players from Taunt rotate back around through their spawn up towards that B side of the map, instantly they went for the plant. They got it down. The opposing team of Taunt was caught off guard, and just like that, they've taken the round.
Yeah, that was on offense as well. The team of Noxide winning that one, as I said, trading rounds. They did break the trade curse, won their offense here. And now the team of Taunt just going to answer right back, going for an aggressive A push here as they did on their last offensive round. But Jake here with his impressive snipes going to pick off one. Can he pick off the bomb carrier Glazer? He is wearing cold-blooded though, so he isn't going to spot that one out. But he's going to realize the bomb plan is down and the rotation going to come in for Noxide. Looks like Jake is just going to run over a player there below him. He might have been spotted out by, I'm pretty sure that was Glazer. Noxide has his cut. He's going to drop Glazer. Now a 2-on-4 situation here. Steg's going to drop Pred, but Excite going to answer right back. And now a 3-on-1 situation. And that's it. Is it. Jake going to drop Stegs. And this bomb defuse going to go in very quick retake here, Maniac. And as I said, they broke the round switch, the round trade, and now 4-2 in favour of Noxide.
Yeah, well, what we saw there, of course, was Taunt taking the lead 2-0. We've got 4 straight rounds to the guys from Noxide. That's the way you want to shift the momentum here. These guys are doing it well, and this is what they need to do, of course, after losing that last hard point where, unfortunately, they were dropped because Excite did lag out. Lakey now, he's going to be running OBJ for his team once again, so I'm going to be interested to see if they go straight in for that attacking push. Now, he does have the mute on, so he's going to be trying to do the sneaky play. So not so aggressive right now. As you can see here, probably a smart move, as you're going to be having Advin and Glazer for the guys from Taunt watching down low there. I'm going to jump over with Glazer. He's running that bow and he's looking straight into the bedroom. Obviously, you usually see the bomb carrier will sometimes come over to that bedroom side, just hide in the corner and try and take out the defensive players. Lakey, of course, is just playing it a little more patiently here. But look at your minimap right now, Jabbo. I love the placement of these guys from Taunt, and I'd be really surprised if they didn't take this round. Obviously, they do have the player advantage 4v2 at the moment, but Lakey is playing very smart right now.
Yeah, the land, as you said, they're just covering all the map here, and as I say that, Jake gonna drop from Stegs, who was lurking and holding his position as well. But, you know, Lakey and Jake really should have stayed together and try to, you know, get a few opening picks here. Now 25 seconds. It looks like this is obviously going to go to Taunt here, 20 seconds. As I say that, he's going to drop Lakey there. And 4-3. Now, that was their defense. That Taunt run? Yeah, that was their defense, that Taunt run. So if they win this offense, then they will be more than in the game and able to win this one, because now we have Noxide on their defense, and if they pick this one up 5-3 situation, we don't usually, like 100%, see a comeback from 5-3 to a 6-5 in favor of the team who is on 3. And, you know, as I say that, the team here of Taunt really just have to pick this round up, and if not, I'm just going to call it, I feel like I should call it game.
Yeah, well, look, obviously, 4 rounds to 3, still going to go either way right now. I'm just over with Jake, and he's obviously on this squad here of Noxide. He's going to be having 2 of his teammates being dropped. That's Excite and Lakey, both taking a snooze early in this round. Lakey, unfortunately, not stepping up to the plate here in this match. 1 for 5 right now. A little unfortunate for him. We are seeing his teammates, though, Jake, as he was the only one left alive there, trying to make something happen, but he's going to be shut down like that. And after 4 consecutive rounds, it's now going to turn around, and 2 straight rounds are going to go to the guys of Taunt. And before you know it, we've got 4 rounds apiece. And this is what I was talking about, Jabbo. This is really going either way right now. These guys from Noxide obviously need to take this map to stay alive here in this midweek.
Yeah, I called, well, I didn't call it, but I pointed out indirectly, if they don't pick it up, Taunt, then they're more than out of the game. But now, more than in the game here, 4-4, all tied up here. Now, Noxide on the offensive round, looks like they're going to be favouring the B bomb side here indirectly. And Lakey here with the bomb, just playing with Pred here. They're playing a little buddy system. Kaza, though, going to drop Pred with his fierce outshot. Lakey going to get shots on the Glazer, but he's going to run Stegs, shutting down Excite. Just playing a bit of bait and switch there, and Jake the only one up. He's going to drop one, but he himself is going to be dropped there. That was a 3-on-1 situation in the end. And as I said it, it's now a 5-4 here in favour of Taunt.
Yeah, and look at that, the answer back from Taunt. So just to recap, we saw the guys from Noxide get 4 in a row, and now it's going to be the guys from Taunt getting 3 in a row of their own. Of course, after taking the first 2 rounds, that puts them at 5 rounds to 4. 1 more round required of the guys from Taunt. They are on the attack here. They've been pretty impressive on their attack. We do see 3 plants. Glazer running the OBJ for the squad, and he's going to be doing so once again. Going for the Geek Nades. Not going to land any tags there. So he's still going to be pushing out there. They're going up high. Quite an interesting play. I love it when these teams mix it up. They've been loving these B pushes here in this match. No one down right now on the defense. We're going to be seeing Jake. I've just jumped over with him. He's looking towards the middle of the map, over to Pred. He's just below these players of Taunt running this ASM1. He sees a lot of activity below him. He's just being sneaky, waiting for that play. But look at that! The awareness of Glazer just outplaying Pred. That was an amazing play there.
Yeah, it's all crumbling here for the team of Noxide. Steg's going to pick up a double kill there, and now only Excite here to win it for the team here of Noxide, and shots going down, going to pick up Glazer, but will that be it? Shots, he's getting pinched from everywhere. Nade's going out just to try and support himself. He's going to be pushing aggressively to the side of where the bomb was planted, but no, that's not enough. He's going to drop it now, 4-6 in favor of Taunt here, winning the second map on an S&D terrace.
And of course, that is going to be cleaning up the series, and of course here the grand final, our midweek here of our CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series. Impressive work by those guys. Look, I don't want to take anything away from the guys at Taunt. They were able to take it out against a very impressive lineup, the guys of Noxide. But, I must say, I have to question what would have happened if we didn't see Excite lag out of that first hard point. A little unfortunate for those guys. I would have liked to see it at least go to Game 3, but it wasn't meant to happen. So, after a very impressive S&D play from both of these teams, we are going to be seeing these guys from Taunt take it out. Now, I did make a mistake, and it just shows everyone makes mistakes here. We are actually playing at SN5 here in the grand final. This is me, Dobing, bit rusty. I think I'm still working off the hangover from LA here, Jabbo.
Yeah, I'll try to butt in there to tell you that it is a best of 5 series. I don't usually see S&D being the second map in a best of 3 series, but yeah, that was but maybe a bit of jet lag there from LA. I do have to admit, but we all make mistakes. It does happen to the best of us, including Mr. Inmaniac here, but
you got me.
That's the second map here in favour of Taunt. Now needing to win this capture the flag on Biolab, if I'm not mistaken. But from there, over to you, Inmaniac.
Yeah, look, after that little bit of a hiccup, we are going to be going into Game 3, so there is a chance for these guys of Noxide to come back, which I'm kind of glad I made that error, because as I said, I'm really impressed by this Noxide squad. I know they have the ability to take it out, so it's going to be impressive to see if they are able to answer back. We do have Biolab CTF coming up next, but before we do, we're going to go to a quick break. Oh, in fact, actually, we might skip the break because they're loading up the map right now, so there you go. Error number 2, we're going to be jumping straight into the map here. Biolab CTF. 2-0 to the guys of Taunt right now, heading into map number 3. If they get past the CTF, we're going to be going to an uplink and another S&D, of course. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. These guys from Noxide, they need to stay in this one. Of course, they are down in this series. So going to be very interesting to see if they can do it. Hopefully no one lags out this time, Jabbo. We're going to be seeing some very aggressive play from these guys.
Yeah, well, no commercial break here, just jumping straight into it. It is a capture the flag on Biolab. Who doesn't know how to capture the flag on Biolab, obviously, here. But, let's see how both teams are going to respond to this. As you did say, it is, it's going to be on the line here. I was trying to think of, trying to structure my sentence there, but I really couldn't get it off my tongue. It's going to be all on Noxide here to win this one, to try and take it up and try and win this one out. But as I say that, Taunt here, already up 2-0 and just have to win this one out as kills being traded already. And it's just looking fairly dominant from both teams, aside Stegs taking the flag and shooting right up Snow to try and win this flag cap for his team.
Yes, Segs has been going pretty well. He opened up nicely, going 2-0, make that 3-0, and he does have the flag in his back pocket as well, as you can see on the minimap. Got a relatively clear run in front of him. There's going to be one player challenging him, though, and it's going to be exciting. It only takes one to shut that one down. Jake also trying to return the favour by trying to make a run for this Noxide squad. And as you can see on the minimap, he needs to watch the cut from Snow. Player coming up the stairs. He's going to spot him. Doesn't matter. He's going to be sliding in, but the player takes the flag, then also cleans up the player to answer back. That was a clutch play by the guys from Taunt. What a nice play. Kaza also now wrecking the base here of the guys of Noxide. However, he's going to be eventually cleaned up. Very evenly paced for both teams now. And this is the excitement I like to see at the beginning. I'm over with Stags. He's going to be trying to shut down that flag plays, but he himself is going to be shut down. Excite still making a run with that flag. He's over on green roof at the moment. There's going to be a player challenging through orange and a few players from Snow. Can he get it though? He does. Clutches that first cap just before he's cleaned up. So 1-0 is going to be the score after a minute and a half to the guys of Noxide.
Yeah, look, they just flooded the pace. We saw Stags there with an amazing clutch, as you stated out. That was incredible. I was on the edge of my seat there to see who would get this first flag cap in the opening minutes of this capture the flag here on Biolab. As I say that, both flags are going to be pulled out. Glazer here with no one supporting him really besides his one teammate. And looks like they're going to come across each other as Lakey going to shut down Glazer, and that flag is going to be returned here as Pred running this one. Admin's going to steal that one, so he can't get that one in, but Pred is kind of being forced to push out here as Admin picking up clutch kills, sorry, try and run this flag out, but that's going to be returned, and that's it. Pred going to run that one through and get that flag cap. Now a 2-0 lead here in favour of Noxide.
Yeah, and that was an excellent run by the guys on Noxide. 2 minutes 30 left in the half. I'm just going to be jumping over to Kaza, who's making a run right now. He's got the ASM 1 in here. He picks up the kill there on 1, but he is going to be dropped by Pred. Stegs now trying to answer back, but Pred going to work. Excite cleaning that one up, though. That was Stegs taking a fall. The flag just making a run there. Excite trying to make that happen. He's going to be under a little bit of pressure, shooting straight out that window there. It's going to be a player probably above Purple, and needs to watch himself, and it's going to be the long shots there from Admin to shut it down. So Admin and Stegs going to work. Kaza also picking one up for that squad. I'm over with Glazer. He's going to pick one up here in the middle of the map at Biolab. Needs to watch himself being stunned here. Couple of shots, wild shots through there to the red generator. Flag now out. Excite still trying to make something happen. He's got a pretty impressive KD, might add. 9 for 8. Pretty even money there for his squad. Stegs now coming in for the return. So 2-0 with 1:40 left and both flags at home. Jabbo, this despite the scoreboard, this game is very even right now.
Yeah, I do when I cast talk about Slaying Power a lot, and we can see here it's delayed respawn. I do talk that it is not the most specific thing you need when it comes to playing Capture the Flag, but it is working in favour of Admin, picking up an incredible 2-piece there with his fierce ace and one shot. But as I was speaking, 80, not really mattering. Slaying Power, it's coming to a play, but it's not the biggest thing that you need here. You need to grab that flag, you need to play together, you need to get the teammates cut, and if you can do that successfully, be a successful team whilst doing that, then you're obviously going to come up on top, and we can see that Noxide are doing that as they have a 2-0 lead here. Still stalemates with the flags, but 50 seconds, they're playing a very dominant half here. Advin still just slaying everything out in his way, even Kaza, the 4-year-old Kaza, 8 and 10, being slayed out by Advin there, who's just going on a fierce streak by 45 seconds, and the flag for Glazer being taken.
The Admin was going on a very impressive streak there before being shut down, but it doesn't matter if they don't capitalise on it. Glazer made an impressive run there. He was able to go all the way through the green cat, but he was shut down at the end. So, again, impressive kills from Advin, but unless they can come together with a bit of team cohesion and get that cap, it's not going to matter. So these guys from Noxide are looking pretty strong going into what will be the second half. We've still got about 15 seconds or so left, but I don't think we're going to be seeing any major activity happening. Excite is trying to make a run. In fact, he has made it all the way through to green roof, so he might be making a liar out of me. He does get shut down, but that flag is going to be returned. So going into the half, it is going to be 2-0 in favour of Noxide. And this is exactly what we wanted to happen here, Jabbo. Noxide able to answer back after losing those last couple of games. They need this one, of course, to stay alive here in the grand final of this midweek. So I love to see it. Impressive kills from Advin, but it was the teamwork of Noxide able to clutch that first half.
Yeah, 2-0, look, switching sides now. If they can just keep it in lead like this, it's going to be a very easy win. We're going to be seeing a capture the uplink. Uplink, there we go. It's going to be an uplink here for the map number 4. If I'm not mistaken, don't know much about the map rotations, but it is more sensible as we haven't seen it yet. We've seen a hard point in S&D, capture the flag. Now a uplink, I suppose, but Jake already pushing, very aggressive. There's no one on him. He's gonna take this flag. You're like, yeah, thanks, I'll take this flag. He's gonna juke out someone who's right behind him. He's being tailed. He has his teammates taking cuts for him, but one behind him, that cut's gonna not be taken as a gunfight's going down. But 4 minutes 30 here, he's already gonna be having a clear run. His teammates getting his cuts in. It's already there. One flag cap before the 30-second mark of this second half. There was actually a 29-second cap off the half there, but Glazer going to answer right back, running this one straight through mid. His teammates getting cuts. Kaza and Stag's going to work here. Looks like it's going to be non-contesting, but Jake, can he come up clutch for the squad? He's going to get that return, and just like that, 4 minutes 10 on the clock, we're going to see 2 flag caps come into play, one being successful, one not being successful, right here, 4 minutes left on the clock.
I tell you what, we're 1 minute into the second half, and I can already tell you that Jake is MVP of this map. He clutched an amazing play, earning his name Textbook Jake with the textbook flag run, and then he was able to, once being killed, shut down the team at the pivotal moment when they're about to do their return cap. Amazing work by Jake and the rest of the squad there on Noxide. These guys from Taunt are trying to answer back. Of course, Advin still trying to go to work. He's making a mad dash here with this flag. He just picked up a tag inside where Red Generator is. There's a player near him. He's going to be flanked, but gets the turn. Able to pick up the kill there on Pred being dropped. Are they able to answer back? He's playing cautiously, maybe a little too cautiously, but of course his flag is out, so he needs to rely on his team to get that one back. He's out in the snow, doesn't have too much cover now. He's going to be flanked, and that's going to be the return. So I dare say these guys from Noxide might be able to get another one in, but Glazer did pick up that flag once again for the guys over at Taunt, and it is actually those guys who are able to get that flag. So at the 3-minute mark left in this second half, and indeed this map, the guys from Taunt able to get on the board.
Yeah, we're just seeing a very fair game here, all coming around in the second half. This is a very dominant place from both teams, but Excite going to be running this flag here, and he's got one person to contest him, and he's going to just slide that one through and pick up the kill onto Glazer as well, just for the tickets on himself there. 3 players just like that going to drop for Taunt, and Noxide here playing very aggressive and very well. Excite still going on a streak, 4 kills here, as he does have 2 flag captures to his name as well. He's going to make it 5, he's going to make that 6 as well as he turns the corner, gets the kill into Admin, going to push mid, and no Stegs coming up big, he's going to pick up 2, and Stegs is going to drop. Can't find that third though, as I do skip to Kaza. He's just floating mid-air, unless that is me. No, it kind of was. Admin falling off the map, don't know what happened there. Likey though pulling this flag here, and Glazer actually having the flag as well on the other side of the map, and this flag has to be returned in favour of Lakey, trying to get that. And as I say that, the kill's going to come in, and Lakey just going to sink that one through for the flag cap. Now a 4-point lead in favour of Noxide.
Yeah, Noxide just playing too good here in this CTF on Biolab. Excellent work by these guys, and of course Excite also trying to make another one happen. He's playing amazingly well, 23 for 18, a couple of caps to his name. He's going to try and make it 3. Of course, the flag was just snatched by Advin, so he's going to do his best to stay alive while stunned here. Shots out. He did land the tags, but unfortunately not going to be good enough. We're going to be seeing a mad flag run by Glazer here. All players down from Noxide, so they are going to be answering back here. 1 minute 20 left on the clock. Not impossible for Taunt to clean this one up and the series. It is going to be a little difficult for them, as Noxide are playing amazingly well, and their slaying power is just insane. You can see all of them playing very healthily. Of course, Stegs here, speaking of slaying power, going to work with this bow. 32 for 19. That is very impressive, but if anyone on that whole KD train of KD means nothing, I tell you what, they're kind of accurate here. 32 for 19 means nothing when you're a couple caps behind in a CTF. Jabbo, this team here, I don't think they just don't have the teamwork from what I'm seeing at Noxide right now.
Yeah, look, I was going to call it mathematically impossible not too long ago. It was 5-1, and then now it's 5-3 here, and the flag was just being aggressively taken by Taunt, and it is nearing the mathematically impossible bit, especially if Excite gets this one and puts it through. He does have, the flag's going to be taken. That's going to be a problem, and his teammates are slaying out for him. He's not going to get that kill, and that return, yeah, that's it. It's mathematically impossible, but can they get the 6th flag here? We did see a very dominant game, and that is the return. That is the flag cap. 10 seconds left. He's going to pick up the kill for even more tickets on himself here. And what worked? What happened? What crumbled? Or what was the defect here for the team of Noxide, and what worked for the team of Taunt?
Well, considering the Noxide took it out 6-3, I think Taunt are the ones with the errors. And Taunt, essentially, they had their slaying power. Saw a couple of players going huge, and look, they just didn't have the team cohesion. They weren't capitalizing on the kills. When you get those kills, lock down that lane and make it happen. If you're going to make a run, whether it be via green or obviously via purple, lock down that lane, get a couple of players in position and make it happen. You need a player on top of green catwalk, or you need a player on top of purple, shutting it down. The people are going to be cutting through the middle of the map, obviously through 5, which is that center room there, or the first hardpoint spot most people will know it as. Just need to shut it down and make sure that your flag runner can make it through. But look, they just weren't doing that, and the guys from Noxide were able to capitalize on some superior teamwork, forcing a game 4, which these guys are amazingly keen for, Jabbo, because we're warming straight up into it.
Yeah, look, no time for a break. I don't think Mike is going to be very happy about this one, who's actually the producer right here. That support role for us two casting here tonight. He's the one making this all possible. But look, we're already in the game. We don't have time for a break. We just have to keep going on full throttle here, as both teams going to start spawning in on comeback uplink. And I was right about uplink being up next here. And it's a do or die here for the team of Noxide. Have to win this one to take it to a map 5 in S&D, which we'll love to see, especially the 5-5 round 11s in the best of 5, the map 5 in S&D. But exciting, I want to jump on board with him. He has the Amelie out, he doesn't have thermal on it as well, so he must be pretty confident with his aim. And that nade that he chucked is not going to be very viable for him, as he's going to be tagged out by it. But Glazer already going to be pushing here, and Kaz picking up 2 for himself here. He's going to drop, Excite going to drop him. Nice trades there for the team, but Glazer already ball in hand, running through this window, 4 minutes 40 here, left on the clock. He can go for a throw, and he's going to do that in 25 seconds. 25 seconds in Maniac it took for the team of Taunt to get that ball and just, you know, get that point already. It's already going to be chucked to that base again. No time to stop here. Glazer has to go up big for his team. 2 players there. He's just going to grab that one. No, he's not, but his teammate is, and he's going to slide that one through here. 4 minutes 15 left on the clock, and already a 3-0 lead here for the team of Taunt.
Look, given that Taunt have the less preferred spawn here on comeback, I'm actually really surprised, and especially given when it comes to the respawns, the guys from Noxide have been looking so strong. So it could be just, you know, that they like this map and game type, or it could just be luck, or Noxide's just dropping the ball, pun intended. Like, I don't really know what's happening at the start here, but I expect Noxide not to let this slip. I think after shaking on the jitters, expect them to come back, but I mean, with that said, Kazo is going to be doing his best to make a liar out of me. He's running straight over from that green side. He's going for the long throw. Will it make it through? He doesn't get it on the full. Trying to get the rebound. Not going to happen, though. And look at that. Pret picking up the huge 3-piece to shut down the big push from the guys of Taunt. And now a big green push from these guys of Noxide. Now, Jabbo, I just want to point something out that I haven't seen from either of these teams yet that you would normally see from the higher tiered players. On comeback uplink, what you'd usually see is a big push from the from the glass side of the map, which if you're looking at the mini-map, that's on the south side. Glass is bottom left. If you control glass, that's going to be forcing a green spawn on the opposite side. The green spawn is the weaker spawn. It's very hard for players to defend from that position. Now, neither team really maintaining control of glass, but that doesn't really seem to matter to these guys of Taunt, as they are now ahead 5-1. Tell me, Jabbo, does that kind of gameplay and not holding down glass kind of surprise you at all?
Yeah, it does. You said it's more football, especially for the team here of Taunt. You know, they have a 4-point lead on the non-preferred side here on comeback, and they're not holding glasses as aggressively as you would see here from, as you said, 2 high-tier teams playing here in the midweek number 18 grand final. And yeah, that does surprise me a lot, as you know, look, as you say that, we do have a team of Noxide, Excite, holding it with the bow, obviously, you know, just trying to slay out. They do need the more slaying power here, that's what they've realised. Luckily adapted to the Taunt's playstyle of how aggressive they play, and they just need more slaying power within the way they're playing. And as I say that, Lakey just going to jump right over him, going to miss a throw there, unfortunately, and that is going to punish him, as 3 people actually are going to drop. And as I say that, Fred going to sink that one for 2 points, and Jake here playing the reset, going to grab that one, and he's going to run this one mid-where he has one teammate supporting him. He is going to fall to Stegs, and stun's going out. Jake not going to be able to let that one go for the point, but Pred there to avenge him. He's going to try and smack one. He is. He's going to smack Advent, and then just stay still for about a few seconds here. Pred not going to go for the throw. He needs his 2-point play here to even it back up, and he's going to go for it. But the EXO, rebooting EXO, which means the EMP came in, is going to stop him, and Advent going to jump that one and try and run this one for more points.
Yeah, I was really surprised there, given how much pressure Pred was under, that he still didn't go for the 1 point. We are, of course, only in the first half. Obviously felt confident he was going to be able to snatch that one, but it wasn't meant to be. Now, obviously, he was stunned pretty heavily. His teammate Lakey is running the hard wired. I dare say he was wishing he was doing so as well, but it wasn't going to happen. Pred, however, is going to be trying to answer back once again, but he is going to be smacked in the face. Advin trying to make a run with this drone. A minute left in the first half here. It's now going to be in the hands of Excite. So these guys from Noxide still trying to make a push here. Now, it's going to be interesting, of course, 45 seconds left in this half as they just got that 1 pointer there. Moving into the second half, Jabbo, now that they're going to be on the less preferred side, if they can capitalize on that, just like the Taunt guys did, or if Taunt maybe uplink's just their thing, and once they go to the preferred side, they're just going to smash this one out and take the series. I'm really curious to see how the second half's going to play out.
Yeah, look, 25 seconds, that ball is going to be under Taunt's, under the portal there, and Glazer's just going to happily grab that one and chuck it out. Hopefully that does go out as 15 seconds left, and it doesn't look like it will, though. Jake going to pick up on this one. Jake is going to fall though, but Pred there to try and avenge him, and no, Kazza and Admin through duo going to drop in, but Lakey picking up a nice 2-piece there as the round is going to come to an end. And as you said, will they pick up on a more dominant side here? I will agree. You know, they're playing some very viable Call of Duty, the team of Taunt here. Just what the spectators want to see, and on the non-preferred side, you don't really see the full potential of a team. Now, on the preferred side, on paper, they should be smashing this one, as you said. They should just drift away in points, keep sinking the points here. But, you know, loading in here, the match begins in 1 second this round. Let's see if my thesis can be put to test.
Yeah, Lakey here. I'm going to be running with him at the beginning here of this second half of the uplink. 19 for 16 his KD right now. He's rocking that ASM1. He does have the hardwired perk, so stuns ain't going to bother him, son. And he's going for the very aggressive push, and just like that, 2 points, answer back. So it looks like what we know as the preferred side is getting mixed up by both these teams here, as Noxide was able to answer back and get 2 points even quicker than the squad of Taunt, and they do now take the lead after that first 20 seconds. Now they are going to be trying to set up a relay here as Jake has the drone in hand. They do get the 1-pointer over the roof to make the score 7-5. What a great start to the second half here for the guys of Noxide.
Yeah, look, that was 18 seconds actually. The first 2-point they came in and look, Jake already is running it through again. His trophy gonna stop 2 EMP/flash stuns coming in, and now 9-5, and the minute there is just going to fade away, and that was 4 points, I believe, in favor of Noxide in a minute. Am I right there? I don't know if you can vouch for me, but I'm pretty sure that was 4 minutes in the minute here on the non-preferred side of comeback uplink. Now, if you ask me, that is, and look, another 2 points going to be synced there. Look,
it was 5 points in a minute, and now it becomes 7 points in 70 seconds. A point every 10 seconds. That is not bad.
Yeah, look, and I'm just saying that if they're playing that on the non-preferred side, then what are we expecting here for the rest of the 3 minutes 30? As that clutch kill from Jake is going to come into play and going to stop Glazer and Kazza trying to get this the point here, but Excite just going to chuck that one in, and it is going to go through. Yeah, that was trying to be intercepted, but wasn't done in favor of Stegs there. And look, 12 minutes to 5, 3 minutes, admin ball in hand. What are you thinking, Inmaniac, to the team of Noxide?
I don't know what I'm thinking of Noxide, but I'm thinking we have to redefine what the preferred side here is. Is Noxide just clutch the lead here? We're going to be seeing a nice throw out by the guys of Taunt to answer back, but 1 point isn't going to matter too much when they're 6 points behind right now. They need to do a little bit more damage, and when you've got Lakey for Noxide going on a 3-point streak and going to work with this ASM1, trying to make it 4 here, dashing out of the way, does make it. No! That was so many tags! I thought that had to be his 4th kill, but it wasn't. He was shut down. The guys from Taunt able to get 2 more points on the board. So, as I say that, I thought we were going to see these guys from Noxide tearing it up, and indeed they are once again. That was shut down, that last one. Look, Lakey, I feel your pain on that last one. I did not know how you didn't get it.
Yeah, look, he did say the preferred side was in favour of Noxide. Well, now Noxide here, but 4 points actually coming in favour of Taunt here in a matter of a minute. It really does contest what you're saying, and Lakey just trying to get shots off on 2 players here. Glazer with the ball, going to chuck that one, it's going to be intercepted by Excite here. A minute 50 left on the clock. He's just going to try and go for a 2-point play to increase his lead by 2 more points, and he's going to do that successfully as 3 of his teammates going to work, picking up the kills they need to, and then just like that, that's 2 points going to the board now. And if they just get, I'm pretty sure if they get another 2 points, it is mathematically impossible from there on out.
Yeah, well look, it is going to be very, very difficult for the guys of Taunt to answer back right now. A minute 30 left, they are down 6 points, but look, they have been doing some very impressive slaying, but as you can tell from your kill feed, very even, trades back and forth right now. Stegs finally trying to even it up for his squad. He did get 2 in a row there, Excite the last one to fall. I'm just jumping over with Jake though, as he was just dropped there in the middle of the map. The drone's now going to be in the hands of Glazers. They're going to be trying to answer back. They do get 2 points with a minute 10 left in the half. 4 points only required to even things up here for this Taunt squad. It is still very possible for these guys to answer back and indeed even take the map and series. It's going to come down to the wire. These guys from Noxide really do need to just nail it home right now with the last few points. Yeah, look, they're going to play the reset, and that's going to be 8 more seconds till that ball spawns in.
the team of Taunt really need to play fast here, slay these kills out really quick and get that 2-point play as fast as they can so it doesn't tick over to being mathematically impossible for them to win this map 4 in this best 5 series. But Excite just slaying at the base. It looks like Jake going to grab that one, and he is going to not play time. Is going to be dropped. But as I said, that Excite going to work, picking up 3 amazing kills there, and I think that's going to do it. It's now mathematically impossible for the team of Taunt to win this one out. And Excite may just sink this one last time for a 1 point, and no, it's not going to do it. But that is it. 15 seconds, 4 points, not able to do it. Jake going to try and get these points, and he's going to do it with a missed jump there. And it looks like in Maniac, we are going to go to a game 5.
And this is what we love to see. Obviously, given that Excite lagged out in the first respawn, these guys had an uphill battle. They lost the S&D on Terrace, finally answering back in the CTF on Biolab fairly convincingly, I might add. Then, of course, moving here into the comeback uplink, they looked pretty weak in the first half, but answering back so strongly to clutch the victory away from Taunt. 16-10 was your final scoreline. As you can see there, 37 for 26. Lakey leading the charge there for the Noxide squad on the opposing side of the leaderboard. You're going to be seeing these guys from Taunt pretty evenly spread with their KDs and uplinks. So, their teamwork looking a little better than we saw in the CTF. So their uplink game was pretty strong, but Noxide just too good there at the end, and Lakey getting the rest of the boys in the backpack. We are, as you pointed out, going to the S&D. We are going to finally be going to a quick commercial break. I'm Inmaniac, joined by Jabbo. Actually, I've got the man in my ear saying, look, boys, we want to smash this out. It's pretty exciting. So look, just for a favor to our viewers out there, not even a break. No breaks this series, Jabbo. We're going straight into the action here. Game number 5, the last game of our grand final here of CyberGamer's Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek number 18. Going to be a nail-biter. Now, the S&D on Terrace, Jabbo, we saw did go to the guys of Taunt, so I'm going to be very interested to see if Noxide, having won the last 2 games, if they can carry the momentum into this one.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's a map 5. We've seen 2 maps from each team, a convincing win. As you did say, though, the host is going to end the game. I don't know, Inmaniac, if you want to go to a break while that is happening?
We'll hold out and see what they're going to do. We'll hold out and see what they're going to do.
Right,
you can probably break down the series a little bit if you want to.
Right. Well, yeah. Right. So we saw Taunt win. It was Taunt, correct? Wait, was it Noxide or Taunt that won the S&D on Terrace?
It was Taunt.
Right, yeah, I was correct. I was just double backing there, just in case I didn't want to make another mistake here in this series. But we did see here Taunt win that one to try and stay back in the game, and they did make the comeback. They are here in map 5, and they did win it a 6-4. They did break the trading curse there within the map, and were able to drift out and win it with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, look, I mean, look, it looks like we may be doing a host swap finally here. So, look, we will take this opportunity to cut to a quick break finally if I don't get trolled once more. So, guys, we are going to be seeing our grand final, the Game 5 here, S&D on Detroit, happening very shortly here in midweek number 18. We'll be back right after this break.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CyberGamer Midweek number 18. I am Jabbo, joined by Inmaniac. And Inmaniac, we did see a very convincing win by the team of Noxide on that uplink on comeback there. It was a 16-10 scoreline. To win that game. We're now here in a map 5, S&D on Detroit. We did see a very convincing win by the team of Taunt on the S&D Terrace with a 6-4 scoreline. And now we're playing here in the map 5 to win the 750 points to go to everyone's score in favour on CyberGamer's scoreboard.
Yeah, and you know what? Everyone wants those juicy points. They are very tasty indeed. Now, of course, the S&D here, I was just over with Jake from the squad of Noxide. He was sitting in Atlas with that thermal. He was going to be shut down very promptly. Lakey now running the OBJ. He does have that bomb in his back pocket, trying to make a plant. Hopefully, or his Pred is going to be trying to clean out who he can from this Taunt squad. So we've got a 2v3 situation right now, which is a lot better than 2v4 they were just a moment ago. Lakey, that's the tag with the thermal. but he wasn't able to clean that one up. And look, gets the pre-fire out. He knows he is at the disadvantage with player numbers right now. Look, in this 2v, make that 1v3 situation right now. Lakey the only one left alive. Jabbo, what should Lakey be doing right now?
Well, look, 30 seconds, he does have to double back to a bomb site, which is being guarded by both players here, which is a very good play, but he's going to favour that A-bomb site as it's quicker, and he's going to admin there. He's just going to turn, and he's going to be dropped. He should have played more around the bomb site, if I had to be honest. You know, maybe head glitch that bomb site, because they will check it. It's a 2v1. They'll be like, alright, there's no one on B. It's obviously an A. There's 10 seconds left, or he's just not going to go for it and save the points in case he goes to a 5-5. And whoever the team with the most points will be on the defensive side, and that's what you want here in S&D, as we do talk about also the trades with the rounds. So S&D defense obviously being favored, and the rounds is traded back. But as I said, that the team of Taunt, they were actually on the offensive side and they won that one. Already maybe breaking the curse here of the trades coming into defense and offense here, and it's looking really good for them in this series or in this map already.
Yeah, it is indeed, but as you're saying that, I just saw the bomb carrier Glazer being taken down. I'm over with Stegs right now. He does have that Moore's variable spoon, spots one player going into Atlas. He was looking at the other side, but he decides to turn back, and he wasn't able to clutch that one. Kaza going into the car park and picking up that bomb. They need to make a move. We've got a 2v2 situation right now. Lakey and Pred left up for the Noxide squad. As you can see there by your minimap, I'm just maximizing that right now. You're going to have both of the players from Noxide just hanging around school watching that B side, whereas the guys from Taunt, they're still hanging around car park, moving into the school themselves. You see the dozy-do happening here between Pred and Stegs. Just right now, Kaz is going to be taking down Pred, leaving Lakey the only one left alive on defense. He does have that scope, the ASM-1 in his back pocket, which he rips out. Needs to watch himself here in this situation. He knows the plant has to happen. However, there's going to be two players. One player just up the stairs, spots him, cleans it up. We now have a 1v1 right now. However, the bomb is planted. Lakey now under pressure.
Yeah, look, I didn't like the play from Lakey. He did have a nade on him. It was obvious that the bomb was being planted as well, but it looks like Lakey is not going to spot him out. He does, and he's only going to get wild start there. Cats are turning around, tagging him up abruptly, but Lakey able to clean that one up. I knew he would have been kicking himself if he didn't get that one, but there you go. You got a 2v1 clutch there. The spectators, also I was on the edge of my seat there. But, you know, as I did say, I didn't like the play that he did in the first place. He shouldn't have had the bomb, as it was obvious that he was planning it. But he did end up getting the first kill and then just running. And on the other side there, I'm pretty sure that was Kaza or Stegs. I'm pretty sure it was Kaza, who he should have, you know, the call-out, if they did have proper comms, which I assume they are here, being a top AM team in the grand final here, should have been like, yeah, he's tagged heavy, he's one shot, go push him. He should have just went and pinched him instead of just waiting it out, and just like that, they allowed Lakey to clutch that one up.
Yeah, that's a perfect breakdown there, and you would have expected a pitch for them. It wasn't going to happen. Going into this round, though, I just watched Lakey, the awesome shot there, which I think it would have been just a hair on the head of the player from Taunt, but it was enough for him to clean it up, so he's able to pick that one up and go on the 4-point streak here in this S&D. The bomb has been planted over at A, so it's going to be up to the guys here of Taunt to answer back. Kaza and Stegs left alive up against three guys from Noxide. As I say that, it's going to be Stegs, the only one left alive right now. He picks up one, so a 1v2 situation right now. Can he clutch the 1v3 is the question. He spots a player through the window. He was tagged up himself. Needs to watch it, decides to go through the hospital. It's just a name, though. I don't think he's going to be able to get healed up as I say that. He walks straight into a bomb, ate it, and exploded. So that's going to be the round there, going to the opposing team. That was a nice round by both teams, I might add.
Yeah, look, Jake, he did see Stegs cross there, and he didn't even shoot. He just played his cards right, waited, and look, the impact from that nade is just going to blow up right in Stegs' face. There you got it, 2-1 lead for the team of Noxide here. Now on defense, as this is it. They're breaking the curse. They have a lead there. They picked up the offense. But if they drop this, it will go back to the trading rounds, and then you have Taunt on the defense. But Jake is going to be nading that. He's going to cook that for a very long time to see if he can get the maximum effect from that nade. But this bomb just lurking back in the spawn of Taunt. Glazer has this one in hand here, playing the OBJ. And it looks like they're favoring the A side more than anything here. He's just going to try and lurk here, peek around. Stegs, though, is going to pick up someone, pick up Excite on the other side of the map here. That's going to be a very favorable thing here for the offense defensive side, and then Kaza going to trade out Jake, and then but Pred going to trade out Advin here. Now we have a 2-on-3 situation.
Yeah, and Lakey's still rocking that thermal. It was working for him in all rounds, attack and defense. Needs to watch himself, though. The number advantage in the favor of the guys from Taunt, as we saw Excite and Jake get dropped relatively early. However, Lakey is going 5 for 1. He's got that ASM-1 in hand as well. Playing very cautiously, moving through green. A lot of gunfire here. Pre-fire's going around the corner. He's going to be pressured from the street. He gets the hell out of dodge. And before you know, he's a 1v3. Make that 1v2 as he punches the face of Stegs. Gets the 2-piece. Is there one more up his sleeve? The last player is going to be over in yellow if he spots it. This is going to be a clutch play. Shots out. He almost does it, but he's going to be shut down. I was really feeling it. I dropped my controller, was ready to flip the table, but it wasn't going to happen. And before you know it, rounds are tied up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, look, Lakey just playing a bit of MVP here like he has been the whole series. Glazer just getting away from that one, just might I say. But Lakey playing 7-2 here, a very dominant game. But his teammates really need to step up, not in KD-wise, but, you know, just play together, you know, push onto these bomb sites. They're now on the offensive. If they can pick this one up, then it's going to be looking very bright for them. But I don't like what just happened there. Lakey picking up the bomb. He's playing the most kills, and he's having to pick up the bomb. And that's not really what you need. You need your main player, the star of your team, you know, getting the kills, playing the person who lurks around and just picking up kills here. And Lakey not going to decide to plant that bomb. He's actually going to sit in green here, wait for one of these players, and Avin's going to fall right into his trap. He's going to turn around, get that kill, and plant it now. A 2-on-3 situation here in favor of Noxide.
Yeah, well, look, they may have mixed it up. It seemed to have worked in their favor. That round is going to go straight to Noxide. We saw Lakey still picking up a kill there, also able to get the plant down. Not going to matter, though. His teammates are just going to do what they do best, playing janitor, cleaning up the Taunt squad. Now we're going to be seeing them get the round advantage there as Jake cleans up your final kill cam of that round. 3-2 is your round score. Halfway to victory here in the midweek number 18 final map here. Best of 5 series in the grand final. For those of you just tuning in, of course, we do have the guys from Noxide up against Taunt. Noxide is your Sentinel team in blue, and Taunt down there in Atlas in red. There's only one round separating these teams. Lakey running the thermal Moors once again, looking through school, been working for him so far, and his team do have the player advantage at the early start of this round. Glazer, though, for Taunt, is going to be shut down as I was about to cross over to him as he's carrying the bomb. Back over to Lakey, he's still going to work, and just like that, couldn't even finish the monologue, Jabbo. Just like that, the guys from Noxide too strong, and they take out that round and now have the lead 4-2.
Yeah, look, they just played a very dominant round there, but what I did like from the team of Noxide there was how they played aggressively in mid. They have 3 players stacking up mid. You had 2 medic and 1 playing around the Atlas building, and that obviously worked effectively for him. I don't even think that round lasted a minute. That's how effective that strategy was on their defensive side. And look, I said this in the S&D Terrace, and it came back to bite me on the butt, and Taunt ended up winning it, but we're in the same situation. It's a 4-2, and then the team of Taunt came back and won it 6-4. And I'm going to say it again as I did. If Taunt don't pick up this round of 5-3, we don't usually see teams come back in that, winning 3 rounds to win it. And if they don't, then, you know, I'll just, as I did say, I will have to call it for the team of Taunt.
Oh, look, I've seen crazier things happen. The plant is down for the guys of Noxide, though, so Taunt really at the disadvantage here. Even money, though, on the scoreboard right now, though. There's 3 players that are up for each team. As I say that, Lakey going to work the pre-fire in the lockies as well. His teammate, Excite, picking up 1, but he's going to be shut down by Stegs, who picks up the 2-piece. First the ASM-1, rips out the scope, cleans that one up, and now we have a 1v1, Stegs versus Jake. Stegs is on the 3-point streak right now. However, he has to get the defuse as well, and of course, those seconds are counting down. He's relying on getting the clutch kill there. If he just looks towards Atlas, spots the player, only tag's going to happen. He knows he has to get the kill there. Unfortunately, reloaded at an inappropriate time. He was caught in a pinch, though, between the bomb and the player. So he was going to be taken down if he was just able to clutch those shots as he jumped over into court. As you can see there on this kill cam, Jake was pretty weak there, but just wasn't meant to be. So your round score, 5-2. 1 round away from grand final victory here, the squad of Noxide. They're looking good. going into the final round, or potential final round here, Jabbo.
Yeah, they do have defense, which is obviously, as I've spoken about like 1,000 times here in the two S&D maps here, they're favoured to win this round. But, you know, we have Jake here off the bat, just running straight, trying to get this opening kill. And this is going to push right through. It's like getting the nade over to Admin. That's going to be in favour of Noxide there. And Jake just going to take shots at Stegs there, and he's going to be hit marked with the sniper, but still playing very aggressive in their spawn. He's going to reroute as Excite off the screen. He's going to pick up another one to Glazer, and Jake just here, he's going to see one, and Kaza, that is him down as well. And Stegs, it's all crumbled for the team of Taunt here. He's going to be snipes going loud and left, right, and centre, and he's going to be pinched. He's the last one up, shots going down. He's going to try and make one happen for him, and no, that is it. He is going to drop the team of Noxide, your midweek number 18 winners here. They're going to take this one out on S&D Detroit with a 6-2 scoreline. Jake here with the final kill cam, and Stegs didn't work out for him, and that just worked out in the favour of Noxide.
Yeah, that was an amazing play by Noxide. They played very convincingly here in this S&D, considering they lost out in a 6-4 fashion in that first S&D of this series back on Terrace. So, well done to Noxide. Commiserations to the guys from Taunt. They played very well themselves, but Noxide, the better teamwork on the night, and Lakey with the huge backpack, 10 for 3 in the S&D. He also went huge in the last couple of games as well. MVP there, especially in that CTF back on Biolab. I loved his play, his huge pushes. But of course, Jabbo, that is going to be wrapping things up here for us. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, as well as Milboss. A shout out to you for joining me a little earlier on. So that's going to be all she wrote for midweek number 18 here for CyberGamers. CyberGamers midweek number 18. So, guys, if you aren't already, make sure you're following us here on MLG.tv, and also follow us on Twitter for all of the action. That's at CGAWCS AU. I'm Inmaniac, joined by Jabbo. We'll see you guys next time.